Goes out to the corner, not quite the play EnVy might have been hoping for, and Chicago and Atomic quickly on the counterattack. This drops right down to Chicago, corner and in, and G2 strike first.
And for Mist and EnVy, you're going to be looking to continue that physical gameplay in this matchup, but just a bad touch from Mist that gives it right back to Chicago, who is already meeting the possession upfield.
Two keeps the shutout going. Just past 90 seconds here in game one. Now Mist. Turbo running interference to make sure, and a defensive breakdown from G2 allows EnVy to tie it.
That's that commitment from Mist, and Turbo didn't even attempt to follow up on one extra. He just leaves it way where that open
here in this third round.
My fault. I will try that one again. Xset currently up 1-0. 0 seconds on the clock. Ball's flying through the air, and it's curious to see whether or not anyone... Oh my gosh, they did it! The Sonics found an equalizer at 0 seconds. Would you believe it?
5 seconds left as Chicago just drifts right through everybody, but there's still time. And there's still Drees on the ball. JNAP stuffs him. And now Turbo Pulsa doesn't really have anybody else forward. And Atomic will try to guide this to ground and will not get there just yet. Still some life for EnVy. Until now, G2 hangs on to take game one.
And that's called patient play from G2. They let EnVy do what they want on the other side of the field, but as soon as you cross that 50-yard line, G2 make it 7 minutes now in OT, turning left, and now everyone's turning right into the wall. Atomic, a chance, blocked by Drees, huge open net, nobody else back for EnVy, closing it with just under 2 minutes and 40 seconds in OT. G2 get the freest goal of the tournament so far.
That is wild. How many times did this game almost end? Even in regulation, a few shots that absolutely should have found their way through. And NASCAR 351, here's Drees. Right at Atomic. And Atomic came out the better of the two. A decisive victory. And G2 scores first again.
Well, that's the offense that G2 is so known for, right? Like this quick passing, the constant attack. They're like piranhas when they get around the goal line. And just hesitance from Drees. Unsure how he wants to clear the ball. And immediately as that was smelled in the water, they just circle in. They find what they need. Off the kickoff, Drees, okay, takes it downfield. And EnVy suddenly are back in this thing.
Drees just diving in. Occasionally, the pro might miss. And JNAP first sweep today, in fact. It was Charlotte Phoenix coming out on top over Complexity. And Atomic scores again. 3 goals in the first minute between EnVy and G2.
I think all of a sudden everybody realized what exactly is on the line in this series. Atomic gets it curled right over the right wheel and slows it.
You never know, as there might be.
Well, let's see.
Did he do it again?
On the EnVy half of the field, and Jeeves pops it
Jeeves, you're so good.
Jeeves are so good. That's actually uncanny. I'm terrified now.
Jeeves is now available for team streams, birthday parties, and weddings. Turbo had to dance around Atomic. 20 seconds left. Gotta have a shot in here to have a prayer, and this stays on the goal line and finally goes through, but another 5 or 6 seconds came off the clock.
All I'm focused on is that there's still 14. The dream is alive if you're an EnVy fan. You have a moment, a chance.
Idea. You go into the bag of tricks, pull a rabbit out of the hat, see what happens. Didn't quite work out for EnVy. They may get one here just to make it look close. But this was clinical for the most part from G2 as they hang on. And in the end, it is 3 one-goal games in a 3-0 sweep over EnVy.
It wasn't a rabbit they pulled out. It was a salamander.
A
Don't know if that's what they were looking for.